I'm applying to my dream job, Jet. I'm using air quotations because, I mean, it's obviously not a long-term job, but it is a dream that I've had for a long time, and I'm finally, well, technically I have already, I'm filming this in the future. I am applying to the JET program, the Japan Exchange and Teaching Program, although I assume if you're watching this video, you probably already know what the JET program is, and I'm applying for it. JET has been an off again, on again dream of mine since I was in junior high, which was more than a decade ago. I'm finally in the place where I can actually apply for it. So I thought I would document this experience considering how many people apply each year. So the application opens sometime in September, it opens, and then it closes in November. And unfortunately, this was a very chaotic time for me, as you will see. But we are going to start this vlog with the end of my poop job that I was doing. Just for context, I was cleaning dog poop from people's backyards so that I could afford a trip to Japan with my mom during this time period. That's the context that you need, I think. But anyways, without further ado, please enjoy this vlog of my application to JET. I'm sitting in my car in the middle of nowhere on my last day doing my poop job, eating my breakfast. I've been trying to write my SOP and I feel like everything I write is just garbage. Oh my god, maybe I need to just stop looking at Reddit because I'm always looking at Reddit to see what other people say, and like nobody knows anything, but they all act like they know things, and they'll just be like, dude, it's mostly luck. Why is it all luck? That doesn't make sense. No job is just pure luck. And I'm just sitting in the middle of nowhere in my car, eating a sad egg and toast, cleaning dog poop that smells bad. And I just feel like a loser right now. But hey, look at this. Oh my god. But hey, look at this view. Wow, what an amazing fall view. Wow. Oh my gosh. I am not good at planning my time correctly, and I actually have to catch a plane later today to go to Japan. I've actually been working on my JET application for a little while now, but I feel like I've gotten no progress done. I feel like I'm doing lots, but nothing at the same time, and it's frustrating me. I had no idea how intricate this application was going to be. Like, I didn't realize how many steps there were going to be, and it's a little bit overwhelming. And then in the midst of it all, I'm taking my last year of school classes, and I had work, and I have this trip that I'm taking in the middle of the semester in peak JET application writing time. For context, my host sister in Japan is getting married, so I'm just packing. Here, I'll take you on a little tour. Okay, well, that's my mom's stuff there, but wow, here's the normal side of my suitcase without any undergarments. For anybody that is thinking of doing TEFL or something similar to TEFL, teaching English as a second language certificate, that's not the acronym. Anybody that is planning on doing a TEFL certificate for their JET application, make sure you have it done before the deadline of the JET application, because I was doing mine and I was getting really overwhelmed with schoolwork and the JET application and work and then planning this trip and stuff. So my mom suggested that I just chill on the TEFL and just at least let them know that it's in progress, and that would mean something. However, I looked at the application the other day and they have a section for TEFL certificates. And so I clicked, yes, it's in progress. And then it told me that if it's in progress, it needs to be done before the deadline. If I don't finish it by the deadline, it's invalid. They're not gonna even consider it. So I have that to work on too. If you want to know which TEFL program I'm going with, I'll put it here. So there's 2 assignments involved with it, and I'm currently working on the first assignment. It takes them like a week to mark it apparently, so I have to account for the time that it takes them to mark it too. wanted to make an update because I've been doing a really bad job of vlogging my JET application experience because I have so many things going on. I'm very overwhelmed, not going to lie. My application process has been extremely chaotic. I've been juggling all my classes, and then on top of that, of course, I'm doing my actual part of the JET application, which is a lot more writing than I was expecting. I thought the bulk of the writing was the SOP, the statement of purpose essay, but basically every section of the application requires a decent amount of writing. And so I didn't really expect that. And also references have been really stressing me out, but I actually just got an email from my supervisor, my last reference, that he has finished the reference and he's uploading it now, so I can finally relax. Try to keep your schedule clear-ish during the time that you're gonna be writing your application. I honestly don't know how I'm alive right now. So I started writing my SOP outline in Okay, Levi's being a lot right now. Okay, stop. You're distracting me, Gimai. So I started writing my SOP at the end of August. It was just writing out jot notes for things that I wanted to include, things that I think were my strengths that I wanted to make sure I put in, and my experiences that I wanted to put in. And then I put everything on the back burner. In September, classes started, but I was still trying my best to get my TEFL done as soon as possible so that I didn't have to worry about it. You guys know how university goes. As the weeks go by, the work just really piles up, and I was getting extremely overloaded, and I was also working my part-time job. My mom and I were planning this trip to Japan at the same time. Of course, I was working on my smaller JET application stuff. I was trying to find references. I was doing all of these other things. I had to go see the doctor. Oh my gosh, I was donating plasma for extra money, and it was making me so weak. My doctor told me to take a break from donating plasma. Then October came, and at that point I had gotten one of my references done, thank God. Another tip is please make your references your first priority. As soon as the JET application opens up, even before that, start contacting your references and ask them if they can be your reference. Get that all figured out first. As a side note, if you're a student, you need to have a reference that is related to your school. They suggest like an academic advisor or a professor, but for me, I decided to ask my supervisor that I have for this volunteering that I do at the school. And I emailed JET and I asked them if that would be sufficient, like that would work as an academic reference, and they said yes. So honestly, that was causing me the most stress, was the reference, because I feel like I don't have control over it. All I can do is ask somebody to finish it. And I've read stories on Reddit of people not getting their references finished, like their references didn't hand it in and they can't submit their application. Yeah, wish me luck. And I'll try to make more updates in like the next week and a half until the application deadline. I'm on my way. I'm just getting ready to go to school. And I was thinking about all the stuff I need to do today, school-wise and JET-wise. And I remembered suddenly that I need to go ask for my official transcript, not from my university here, but from my university in Japan, because I did a 3-week exchange over the summer. And I found out while I was doing the application that they want you to list exchanges that you went on in your education section. So I forgot that I had planned to go ask for my official transcript today. I'm glad I reminded myself that I need to go do that, because official transcripts can also take a while to get. And next week is our week break, so I don't know who's on campus and who's not. So it needs to be this week. So I'm gonna go figure that out first, and then I'm gonna go work on my TEFL assignment so I can finish that. So off I go to go get my official transcript from my other university. So basically, I could not get the transcript. The lady that was supposed to handle my transcript from the other university never contacted me when she was supposed to, that she received it, and that was like a month ago. And she's also on vacation, so I can't even confirm with her right now if she ever actually got the transcript. So I'm a little panicked right now. The lady that was helping me was very nice and emailed her, but I'm also struggling with my SOP right now. I think I need to revisit the guidelines that are on the JET application for the SOP. I feel like I've strayed away a little bit too much. I feel like I'm talking too much about myself too. I'm supposed to be selling myself, but I also am supposed to like talk about how I'm gonna apply myself in the context of Japan, I'm pretty sure. I just don't know how to balance it properly because I feel like I just end up talking too much about like, this is what I've done, and I've done this, 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 and this. And after JET, I want to do this, 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 and this. And JET will help me because this, 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 and this. But I feel like I don't talk enough about what I want to do for Japan. I mean, I mentioned that like I want to volunteer and stuff, and I'm thinking of also just like vomiting a bunch on the page. Like I feel like I'm trying too hard to make it fit the parameters on the first draft, whereas I think it'd be better if the first draft was just everything I wanted to say, and then I can just pick out the things that are the most beneficial and have the most impact in my SOP. I think that might be the new method that I go for when I go back to my SOP this week. Levi is sleeping already. Done today and submitted that, so we just have to wait to see if I pass. I ordered my transcript from Sophia University in Japan. I just need to pay for it before I sleep tonight so that they can get that sent off as soon as possible. I mean, I was supposed to study for my midterm today. That didn't go very well. I kept working on my SOP. I was gonna start working on my SOP tomorrow and do my next draft, but I got a burst of inspiration and I could not help myself. And at first I felt guilty, but then I realized, you know, when the burst of inspiration hits, then you should just utilize that burst. So I strategically used my evening to rework some of my paragraphs. I'm probably gonna read it tomorrow and hate everything I wrote, but we're just gonna say that I have 1 week left until the deadline. Today, my to-do list is to pay Sophia University for sending the transcript, and hopefully they can send it. Unfortunately, it'll be Thursday in Japan, so I really don't know if I'll be getting it before then. I do not trust my university to even have it on them. I should have ordered this, I should have paid for this yesterday. So hopefully, I'm gonna order it today, and hopefully it comes in Monday, Tuesday, just in case. And I'm gonna go into the office on Tuesday and ask if they have it. If they have it, yippee. If they don't, hopefully the one that I'm ordering comes in soon. Other than that, I was gonna work on my SOP today. I ended up working on it last night when I wasn't supposed to, but I have a midterm tomorrow for a biology class. Yeah, I think the next 2 days are gonna be kind of light on the application work just because I have a lot of school stuff to do for this week. But then definitely on the weekend is when hunkering down and getting everything finalized, which makes me feel ill. Oh my god, what time is it? Oh my god, it's 12:30. Okay, I was supposed to be at school at 10, but that's when I ended up waking up. So I went to school to do some schoolwork plus some JET work, and actually I found out that my credit card information got leaked. So that kind of took up the rest of my day. After this video, I basically had to go call with the bank and figure out what happened, and I couldn't get any of the stuff that I wanted to get done because I had to figure out why my credit card had random transactions on it. So day well spent. So it is the next morning. 4 days until I plan on submitting my application. Ooh. I wanted to add something about the whole credit card situation and how my credit card got leaked somehow. The craziest part is that I literally had a dream about it the night before, and that I was at an airport with my mom and I left my bag somewhere and everything got stolen, including my credit card. When I noticed and I checked my bank account, I had racked up like $10,000 in credit card spendings, And then my whole dream was like tracking down the people that like stole my stuff, and then I found them. But it was like one of those dreams where it was not satisfying and you never find what you're looking for. Plan today is just to work on my SOP more and my application, implementing some of the recommendations my friend gave me, and then I'm hoping to send it out to some people to have them just read to see if it like reads okay. I finished my TEFL, woo! But I discovered that it takes like 14 days just to receive the digital copy of your certificate, and obviously the deadline for the application is less than 14 days. So I emailed Jet and I asked if it would be okay, because I already asked them the same question about Sophia University, so I just said that I have the same problem with my TEFL certificate. They said that I can just get a letter from them stating that I completed it. But also, TEFL has like a confirmation thing that also confirms if you got your certificate, or like if you completed the program or not. So I emailed Jen again asking if that would be okay, like just a screenshot of that, because I didn't mention this in the email, but getting a letter from TEFL saying that you passed costs, I don't know if it's in American dollars or Canadian, but it's $24. If it's American, then that's like $30 Canadian. So I asked Jet if it would also be acceptable to just send that screenshot. They haven't replied to me yet because it's the weekend, so I have to wait until tomorrow. But I'm currently debating if I should just spend the $30 anyways to make sure I get the letter, or if I should wait for Jet's response. So if they say it's okay, then I can save $30, but if they say it's not okay, then I lose time. So I haven't decided yet, because I spent $24 sending the Sophia University transcript that doesn't arrive until after the deadline. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I should wait until tomorrow. Jet's been really good at replying to me quickly, so I would hope that I would just wake up in the morning and their reply is there. Anyways, so that's my update for now. So I've kind of just been chilling the last 2 days because I'm definitely burnt out after everything, and I'm like towards the end and I'm kind of losing steam, but I know this is like the last spurt in terms of the application anyways. I still have a 6,000 word essay to write somehow in the next week. Who assigns a 6,000 word essay, Levi? That aside, and my group projects and my final exams, this is the last spurt for my JET application. I technically have 2 days until the deadline, but I'm gonna hand it in tomorrow. So today is my last day that I want to work on everything. I wanted to send my SOP to a lot more people. I didn't. I only have had 3 people in total reading it. I wanted more people to read it, but maybe I'll send it to some people today. I'm not looking for advice on big changes. I think what I have covers everything I could say. I don't know. I mean, I would like to add more, but I just don't have the space. And if I added more examples, it would take away from the stuff I have now, and I don't want to do that. So I mostly just want people to read it to make sure it flows okay, making sure it's easy to read. I was debating the whole weekend on whether or not I should pay for the letter from TEFL, the TEFL company. And then yesterday I caved. Forgot yesterday was a holiday in Canada, and I guess the UK too. It's Remembrance Day. So I forgot that I wouldn't be getting emails from JET or TEFL yesterday. And then I was like, but Tuesday is really close to the deadline and I don't want to test it. So I caved and I paid. Well, I didn't have to pay. My mom paid because my credit card is in transit right now. So I caved and I paid for the letter yesterday, and I got it really quickly. However, I woke up this morning to an email with my certificate in it. So if they could just have told me that my certificate was on the way and I didn't need to pay, that would have been really nice. Anyways, I have spent about $50 unnecessarily on my application, but it's better to be safe than sorry, so no regrets. I'm fine. Today's plan is to go to school and finish up my application. I'm gonna go look over my work experience. I think I need to fix up my paragraphs a little bit. I'm gonna fix all of that. I'm gonna give my SOP another read and try to send it to some people to have them read it. And then I'm gonna go to the office to go hopefully get my official transcript from Sophia University. Worst case scenario, it's fine because my transcript is also being mailed from Japan right now. I have a backup plan, so I'm just considering the money I've spent as my backup plan. I'm not gonna think about the $50 I spent 3 years from now. It's fine, right? for Sophia University, Olivia. Yeah, transcript. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. Whew. Today is the day. Today is the day that I'm going to submit it. I don't just feel nervous because I want to get in, but I also feel nervous because I don't know if this is perfectly the right decision. It doesn't help that I was doom scrolling Reddit and kept reading a bunch of horrible stories, but I think I need to delete Reddit. Did you die? No. No. I also just think a lot about if I can handle being away from her for a year, which I'm gonna get a lot of people making fun of me for that, but it's just simply true. I'm sorry. I also got the Sophia University transcript that I ordered through mail last week, but it arrived wet. It came in this, and this is already like a little bit warped, and it was sitting outside for, I don't know, a couple hours, and it didn't rain or anything. But when I went to go open it, it was wet. Like you can see it's all crinkled. And then the actual transcript is also like horribly deformed. But if I tried scanning it into the computer, it would not look good. So like, thank God I got the transcript from my school, because that is not a good enough quality for me to use that. And I sent my essay to 2 more people yesterday. And I was really hoping they were just gonna be like, oh, it looks perfect, I wouldn't change anything. But they gave me more notes. I don't get it. Is my writing just bad? Because I have edited this thing so much. When I read it, I'm like, dang, I feel like this is like, I feel like grammar-wise, I don't know about content. Grammar-wise, I don't see it getting better than this. I've taken in so many tips, and I've had people like reread it after I implemented their things, and they said it reads much better. And then I sent it to a new I don't know if part of it is that they're just trying to look for things, because I asked them to read it, so it's like, well, if I don't give any advice, then it'll look like I didn't read it properly. I don't know. But stop giving me advice! So I just spent the rest of the day, you know, fixing up those critiques and reading the SOP to myself to make sure it all sounded good. I double, triple, quadruple checked my application, and then it was time to submit. Here she goes.
Submitting my online application.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I have to put my name. Name. Okay, now I'm actually gonna submit it. I hide my name though. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for submitting your online application.
Well, it is the next day, and I have, as you just saw, submitted my application. It feels really weird. I thought I would feel more relieved after submitting it. I don't. Yesterday, I went over my application over and over and over again, and then I waited for my mom to get home, and then I made her go through every small little detail with me, and thank God I did, because she caught some things actually. Like, I think for my volunteer section, I forgot to put the dates that I volunteered, and she caught that, thank God. But I also started feeling really anxious because the more like small things that we fixed, the more I started getting worried about how many other small things need fixing that I didn't notice before. So I kind of was panicking a little bit, but my mom eventually told me that too much editing is also not a great thing. Feels kind of surreal. I had a conversation with my mom after submitting it last night. We were just talking about how crazy it is that I'm at this point now, because the very first time I ever heard about the JET program was actually when I was in junior high. From then, that's kind of when my interest was, you know, kind of started, I was like, oh, that looks really fun. I kind of wouldn't mind doing that too. And ever since then, I've kind of just had it in the back of my mind that I've wanted to do it. Although it feels a little bit scary, it's something that I've always wanted to do, and it's just crazy that I'm here now. I thought I would reach this point a lot sooner, but unfortunately, university took me a little bit longer than I was hoping it would, but yeah, I'm here now applying, and I think that's really crazy. I'm proud of myself for getting it all finished, despite like how chaotic my schedule has been. I can't believe amongst all of this chaos that I finished my TEFL certificate somehow. I did all of my school projects and all of those things. I wrote my SOP and all my application stuff. I was working on top of it. I took my mom to Japan in the middle of all of it. Getting all my like transcripts in last second, like I last second changed my expected graduation because I wanted to add my certificates in. Everything was so last second, but I worked really hard and I don't think I could have done better probably. So that's where I'm at. I guess that's the end of this vlog. If you want to continue seeing my journey applying for JET and hopefully making it, feel free to follow along. I hope that these videos are helpful, and I don't know, I just hope they're helpful and I hope you enjoyed watching them. Thank you so much for watching and wish me luck. Hopefully 1 or 2 videos from now I'll be talking about my interview. Anyways, time to go to school and write a 6,000 word essay. Woo! I'll see you when I see you again, and have a lovely day. Bye bye!